All right, here we go. It's J-Rod and Bodoni at ADCC. J-Rod had that big win over Achilles Hosha. We called that yesterday. Bodoni's had some wars in this campaign.
He really has. J-Rod, the best that he can do here is to use his speed and try to get to the back of Bodoni, preferably off of something like a duck, and then just try to stay out in front. Whereas Bodoni, he's going to wear you down. He's going to get you, pin you, wear you down, and systematically get past your guard and then to your back. That's what he's going to want to focus on.
You mentioned systematically. That's the word, in my opinion, that describes Bodoni to a T. You know, Bodoni used to train with Lucas Lepri, obviously, before moving to New Wave, and you know, very precise, very precise jiu-jitsu. It's not often you see Bodoni make mistakes, make errors.
Yeah, he's very calculated in nature.
Cerebral. You know, he doesn't really show to emotions on the competitive mats. Obviously, he's feeling a ton, but you never really see the emotions on the mats, much like many other competitors. He just kind of stays looking stone cold.
Yep.
We'll call him Stone Cold Bodoni. No, we won't. We didn't hear the music crash.
Yeah, I think, you know, J-Rod is definitely going to need to create ankles. Drop down like this, ankle picks, things like that to try to make movement, get around these Bodoni, get under the arms, get around him. But it's tough when Bodoni's he's just good positionally, right? Doesn't get out of position much. But I wouldn't say that he is super fast. That's where I would say that J-Rod has a speed advantage. Single. Nice Uchimata to clear him out. J-Rod again. Dash the arm if you're Bodoni.
J-Rod on a nice arm lock attempt there.
And this is where Bodoni's going to shine.
Yeah.
Right? He's got his hands on you. And now he'll look to try to break J-Rod down.
And although they're in the same division, let's be honest, Bodoni's much.
Yeah, he's much bigger.
Like his quads are insane. Looks like he's got 2 turkeys in each leg. Like, you know, fighting at 205 against Pedro Mourinho. You've seen him that one time. Just monster. But J-Rod just so unorthodox.
He is.
Explosive as well. It doesn't really matter. If anyone can pull off an upset, it could be J-Rod.
Yeah, 100%.
See the corner of Jacob Rodriguez, the B team in the house. Nick Rodriguez.
I like this. Sorry, Ricardo.
Yeah, no.
I really like this approach here that he's taking with the underhook. And he's just put a hook in. And now the power half. He's got to put J-Rod's head between his legs. Oh, he's gotten a little high, actually. So he's going to have to rebuild his balance back on the back. He's lost it.
Yeah, lost the alignment there.
He got right too high on J-Rod's back.
J-Rod with the pass there.
Yeah.
Is he across the? Yes, he is. Past the legs. You can't see it on TV, but he is past.
There's that speed that I was talking about, speed advantage. But so they both had some stuff here already. He showed his control, and J-Rod's shown that his speed can do some damage, so to speak. Again, a single. J-Rod, he'll get out of this guillotine. Single to double, and get out of the guillotine. And now Bodoni's guard lost the overhook, so he's gonna have to get his legs back inside.
Giancarlo Bodoni actually has a win over Jacob Rodriguez in the Who's Number One, Who's Next season finale a couple years ago, where J-Rod was a participant in the reality show. And J-Rod passes to Mount, and Giancarlo Bodoni recovers.
Yeah, there was again that he just
so
looped this.
explosive.
Yeah, it's unorthodox, right? So explosive, flexible. He just slid his leg right over there, could have snuck to the mount.
Let's take a look at the corner of Giancarlo Bodoni. We see Gordon Ryan, John Danaher, and Nicholas Marigali
Z-guard will keep him pinned up.
supporting their teammate.
Butterfly hooks here. That foot on the hip is nice for Bodoni. That's why J-Rod had to leave there. That keeps that forward pressure when the foot gets to the hip.
Controlling angle, throwing left to right, passing in multiple directions. Yeah, 4 minutes, no point, Shay. Play around Z-guard from here also. You can go convex camping to apply pressure.
13 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. It's the men's 88-kilogram division finals of the 2024 ADCC World Championship presented by FloGrappling. Ricardo Amendolia calling the action with Mr. Sean Williams here live at the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. Just a massive weekend for submission grappling all around. Sport just continuing to grow by leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
And you know, what do you think about this position that Bodoni, I don't know, it feels like he sits back a lot from that butterfly. And J-Rod taking Bodoni back to the mat here. Going to mat number 3. Trying to pass. Looking to bypass the legs is J-Rod, and Bodoni recovers.
Yeah, I think that's what J-Rod has to do here. He's got to be fast, furious, and try to get under the skin or into the mind of Bodoni. Try to frustrate him.
I was mentioning positional-wise, like J-Rod's been doing a great job of just putting Bodoni on his back, keeping him off the mat, keeping him on the mat, preventing him from sitting up. Yeah, I think that's got to wear Bodoni down. Here, Nicky Rod in the corner of.
Omoplata, nice.
Oh, there it is, Omoplata, but J-Rod gonna sneak out. I'm just gonna say, Nicky Rod telling his brother, "You got 2 minutes till we start to push the pace." Looking at the clock. If he's waiting 2 minutes to push the pace, what's that pace gonna be like? Because he's been pushing it for 10 minutes here.
A pretty frantic pace, this guy. He's able to keep a very fast pace. So you see Bodoni on that shoulder over there. That's another sign that omoplata might be coming on that far side. But in the standing position, if he's going to hit an omoplata, he's going to have to hook that far leg.
We can go left, right to get hands connected. A minute 30 till points. Think about where you want to be when points start. 120 till points. 120 till points. When you're ready to pass, we can keep closer, chest ahead. We can go side to side, throw bys as well. We have 1 minute till points. Think about where you want to be when points start.
Bodoni with that collar tie. J-Rod just continuing to move, back away, then come back and engage. Really, Bodoni right now hasn't really, since that initial control, hasn't really been able to keep his hands on J-Rod, so to set anything up, he's trying these 2-on-1s to have him pull him in, these butterfly situations, but the knee shield always can mean an omoplata attempt on the other side, but it's a scoop of the far leg. Let's see what he works out of this. If he's going to get in on the legs or try to elevate. So J-Rod's trying to keep his underhook in there. Yeah, he's just got too far. His leg got too deep.
4 seconds left to points. Here we go. Nicky Rod telling his brother to pick up the pace, and here we go. J-Rod going to pass the guard of Bodoni. Bodoni doing everything he can to stop that pass. Recovering J-Rod with a nice little knee slide, now standing.
Yeah, nearly cut through again. Here comes again. He's been jumping around to the north-south. Now let's see here. Hit an Iranian. J-Rod has a tight waist. He's going to bounce the legs to one side, and then he may be able to take the back. He's got to bounce the legs off to one side. There he's trying. See how he's trying to bounce. Now he can take to the back. Get to the back there.
J-Rod escapes and almost goes to the back to the feet here.
Shot by both guys, same time here.
And J-Rod gets on top of Bodoni.
Bodoni in on this single leg, shoulder connected to see if he can lift again. Again, J-Rod on that tight waist on the right side. That means he'll pop his legs off to his left side like he did before. Both legs on one side, and that gives you access to the back. For Bodoni, he's got to bring the legs across the floor. You can't just try to push him around. You got to bring it across the floor. Now he's brought his head out for a double. Let's see if he can finish this. Got to step over the legs. Put his head on the mat and step over the legs.
J-Rod slides out, but Bodoni gets to the back.
Yeah, there's no points here, though, for any of that takedown, but now he's got to make this one count, I think, Bodoni. He got too high, and that's why he got too high earlier. He tried this approach, the half Nelson. This time it works. The power half worked that time. He's going back to it. Try to roll J-Rod through. Got to get back to back control. There's a head and arm. So if he can get this far hook in, he needs to control that head arm position and bring the chest, his back connected to the chest here. There's the hook.
There it is. Bodoni with the hook in, 7 minutes, 32 seconds left. Body triangle. So that's 3 for the hooks.
And it could be 3 for the trip. Yeah, got to get the hooks out before you get another 3. So Bodoni looking to get to the neck now. J-Rod needs to bridge up through, keep his hands defending the neck, and get that left leg underneath that figure 4. He's trying to face the floor. And Bodoni, yeah, Bodoni is wise to have that left underhook if J-Rod's trying to face the floor. That'll help keep him from spinning inside the triangle. Now you'll watch J-Rod. He's going to try to bring his legs back and turn. See, what he's trying to do is have the ground disrupt that triangle. So see now how Bodoni's right foot's on the floor, so he can't really follow the hips. And he'll try to turn, but the underhooks are a problem. Now he doesn't have an underhook. He can turn now. And now the underhooks are back, so turning becomes quite difficult.
Lots of time to get out and rescore. Get your shoulders to the mat. Get your shoulders to the mat, Jay. Yes, have the goal of shoulders to the mat.
There he took the hook out.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to rescore.
And that's the thing with ADCC scoring. He could just continue to take those hooks out, put them back in.
Yeah, but he wasn't able to get it back in.
He lost it.
And he lost it. He's missed the underhook.
And J-Rod escapes again.
He missed the underhook, and J-Rod turned.
So it looks like they did give him the 3 additional points for the hooks. So although J-Rod on top, Bodoni is up 6-0. Here it is. We see the wild passing attempts here by Jacob Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, he's gonna open up. And I don't think this is the time for Bodoni to rest either. I think J-Rod is a little tired from that as well. I think Bodoni needs to suck it up, turn it on, and score again to really sort of shut this down. He tried to hook the far leg there. He missed, but he tried.
And if he's going to do an omoplata on Jacob Rodriguez, it's got to be tight. J-Rod's escapes are so good. Saying that, and J-Rod slips right out.
Yeah, you can see that J-Rod is now tired. The crispness of his moves are now gone, right? He's trying. He's a beast. Bodoni needs to go to a single right there. But he's not so crisp anymore. You can see that he's tired. He's pushing, but he's tired. Both guys are tired, I believe. But this is why I think if Bodoni has it in the tank, he needs to go a little as well. And there's the single. There's a nice pass by.
Same position as we've seen 2 other times in this match.
Yeah, so
Bodoni underneath.
So Bodoni needs to pop and pull, not lift with both hands. Like you pull the leg straight across the floor, and it spins your opponent rather than J-Rod again he's gonna try to bounce the legs to one side. There it is. He takes the back here. I mean, it's
talked about the emotionless demeanor of Giancarlo Bodoni. J-Rod is looking like he's trying to give this everything he's got. Just working angles, knee cuts, trying to counter everything Bodoni throws at him, slipping out of every submission so far. Crowd getting into it here in Vegas.
trying to pull him in for the triangle, but
J-Rod with a nice little cartwheel guard pass attempt.
It's a nice cartwheel anyway. Oh, Bodoni could omoplata here again. And then you just have to hook that far leg. So see, that right foot's got to become a hook on the far leg if he does an omoplata. That will stop the stand-up and slow all of the escapes down quite a bit, but he's not going to do it, I don't think. No.
220, Jay, 220. Bring that ankle to the inside. Ankle to the inside. Ankle to the inside. You can bring your ankle to the inside and push it. Jay, let's go back to outside passing, north-south. Hear the key master. Heavy movement. Hear the key master. That foot off your hip. That foot off your hip. 2 minutes, Jay, 2 minutes.
Try to sumigashi there, Bodoni.
J-Rod trying that body lock pass there again, trying to get Bodoni back on the mat, but Bodoni sits up.
He's coming through. He's going to try a leg lock. He's going to try to get a straight Achilles here.
Bodoni sits up.
Yep, he's got weight in the foot now. So now it's smashed. Yeah, so it was sort of looked like maybe that was a Hail Mary for J-Rod, but right, he still can put some pressure. It still does put pressure when you're biting on the shin like that. Still.
Especially because he's not really kind of above his shoulder and his head or anything. He's kind of off to the side, so
yeah,
has a little bit of room to play with it still.
Yeah, you still can put a lot of pressure on the foot when you're below the shin like this and lock your leg, and you actually use the shin to bridge on.
A little bit of playfulness here in this final. 55 seconds left. They're trying to shut each other up. Bodoni's saying, I can't really tell what he's saying to the corner there.
Yeah, now it's bad for J-Rod. He doesn't have the position, and Bodoni can start putting the right knee towards the ground. Yeah, it was out. Near hook in.
Bodoni's got to be careful. He's looks like he was almost falling off to the left, but no, he recovers, gets to the mount position, and J-Rod escapes. No, Bodoni's staying on top.
Yeah, he should be able to mount here with this near side underhook if he keeps his head over there. Starts using now he's got double unders. He should be able to, he may be able to mount. Yeah, now he can mount. He can mount across his feet.
There it is.
Yeah.
Bodoni is going to finish this one in the mount position. And there it is. Giancarlo Bodoni is your two-time ADCC World Champion, defeating Jacob Rodriguez. This was a gutter war. This was tough. This was back and forth.
That was.
This had a lot of exchanges, a lot of scrambles, a lot of positions. We had submission attempts, but the champion came back, Giancarlo Bodoni, who had an amazing run in 2022, showed the world once again why he is one of the best grapplers on the planet right now. That's got to be a contender of match of the year for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now two-time winner, gold medalist, 2024 ADCC World Champion, Giancarlo Bodoni.
There it is, Giancarlo Bodoni. Amazing campaign in this match here. Just showed a lot of adversity. We're gonna kick it over to Jake Watson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with two-time world champion Giancarlo Bodoni. Giancarlo, talk me through how you're feeling right now. I feel like you were really pushed this tournament. What does this mean to you?
It's incredible, man. It's the same feeling I had last time. It's a euphoria. You can't really put words on. You know, we trained 2 years for this, and you guys get to see a small glimpse of all that work. I want to give a shout out an All-American final in the 88 division to J-Rod for a hell of a match.
Giancarlo, that is contender for one of the matches of the tournament. I want to know, what are your final thoughts for the fans at home? Mike is yours.
I don't know. This was it's a surreal moment. I think I'm the only other guy to have two titles at 88, so it's nice to be able to put my name in history there, and hopefully we can surpass that next year.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, your champion, two-time, Giancarlo Bodoni.
All right, let's take a look at the replay of this match. There was a lot of crazy moments, a lot of pivotal moments that got us this result. Giancarlo Bodoni hugging his teammate, Gordon Ryan, bringing the gold back to New Wave in Austin, Texas. Local bragging rights and team rights for New Wave Jiu-Jitsu. We saw earlier takedown, Uchimata attempts there. A lot of counters by both young men. Jacob Rodriguez trying to pass the guard repeatedly over and over again. Bodoni using those opportunities and windows to try to get back up on top. Trying to control J-Rod, eventually was able to work his way to the back and scored repeatedly. J-Rod had some awesome escapes throughout the duration of this match. Looked like he was gonna really change the momentum. And then Bodoni was able to pass, mount, get that back control once more, and finished in the mount at the end of the match. Just an awesome match, one of the greatest here in ADCC history. Big hug with Bodoni and his wife here. Obviously very happy, winning 2